All right, True Champ Steven. We're here playing a game. Spike versus Deku. Ready to rock it?
Oh, yeah. But before I do want to let the audience, as well as you know, that I do unfortunately have some proxies in my Life Deku deck. I was only able to hunt down one copy of Tasty Riff from my collection to use today. So if you see a card with Tokoyami's face on it, just know it's just another copy of Tasty Riff.
Makes sense. Makes total sense to me.
I don't know why I didn't do myself any favors and just trying to find a bunch of similar high blocks, but they are all 2 modifiers just for every different zone. So
Perfect. Yeah, of course.
if I end up making a mistake because I forget what Tasty Rift block mod is, I will laugh, and I'm sure everyone in the comments will laugh at me as well.
Of course.
Do you want to do 2 dice high rolled for first?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Whew. I got a big 12. Oh
Okay,
man,
that's a 5.
Let me just go ahead and preemptively turn myself
Yeah,
sideways.
that's fine. I got a 9. Everything's right with the world. Good luck, man.
Good luck. The battle of the shaggy-haired MCs, baby. Let's see what we got. Let's see. These are all the good ones. I'll keep it.
Yeah, my hand's great as well. I'll keep it even without the mulligan. I'm good with my 6.
Alrighty, let's get started. I'm gonna go ahead and open up with Air Force Gloves, best card in the deck.
Pretty good.
Checking a 4. Let's go ahead and play around those 2 checks that I know are in there and go for a self sack. Checks a 4. Let's see. We'll go. Yeah, you know what? Playing around, it's for suckers. Boom, we get the 5. Life's good. Let's go for the 3 with tight lipped. It checks, and then on a 5. Ooh, we're good on the airy safe. Over to you.
Never fail them. I think that I'm going to go ahead and review this here Falling Skies. I'm going to draw 2. 1 for my turn, 1 because I'm going second. Not quite the hand that I wanted to see from that, but that is okay. Let's go Finally Awake on a 2. It checks. Struggling on a 2. Struggling on a 3. And then last one, Basic Training on the 3. Not quite the build 4 and an asset. But we got 3 in hand to help us block.
I'll go ahead and review this cooperation offer and then draw my 6. That's 5, 6. Let's go ahead and start off with good old Dragon Crash on the 4. Checks a 5. No responses?
It's a 6 high for 4, yeah?
Yep, I'm going to give it stun 1.
Love it. That sounds great.
And then my first enhance will be stun 1.
Sounds good. Stun that guy there. I will pass on my enhance.
Let's go ahead and use Midoriya. Go ahead and bring that right back up, and I'm going to go ahead and get +3 speed, +1 damage.
Yeah. I will pass.
I will also pass. Big 6, low for 7.
6 high, right?
6 low.
Oh, it was the wrong
Dragon
zone.
Crash is a low.
6.
Yeah, I think Dragon Dive is the high one.
For 7. Got it. That makes this block way easier. Let's go 6, 7. Checks a 5. I'll commit 1 and 2 for 6, 7 full block, and then it's back to you.
Let's go ahead and go Instant Shining Flash on the 5. It checks. Response, give it stun 1.
It's got it. I will pass.
First enhance is stun 1.
Been stunned. I'll pass.
Next enhance will be Deku. Go ahead and I don't believe that I get to choose, right? No, I do. Already basic training.
Makes sense to me.
And then I'll give it +3, +1. This one is high. It's going to be currently 7 high for 5.
Makes sense. I will pass.
Let's go ahead and use its enhance to flip this tight lip. My next check gets minus. My next card gets -1 difficulty.
Makes sense to me. I will pass.
Let's go ahead and use Deku's once per turn. I'll discard this floating around my babies. Draw 2 because I have 2 charges in my card pool.
Love it. We are passing.
Well, that's a good draw, but it's a funny one. Let's just go ahead and send it 7 high for 5.
I will choose out the block. I'll take my 5.
Boom, 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 boom. That touched you. Let's go for I'll protect you on a 2, thanks to Shining Flash. It checks a 3. And then we'll go with Create Capture on a 4, 5. On a 4, 5, 6, 7. Checks a 3.
Is it
I'm
worth all
not
4?
afraid.
Love it. Love
Oh,
it,
wait.
love it, love it.
It definitely is, but I'm going to leave this up and rest my character. He's done his job.
Sure.
I'll go ahead and give it stun 1.
Yes. I will pass on my responses.
First enhance is stun 1.
It's been stunned. I'll flip Struggling with Studies, and I'll pick up my Falling Skies, since this is the third attack you've played.
That's right. Let's go ahead and combo, gain stun 2.
I'll pass.
Let's go ahead and stun 2.
Got the rest of them. I'll pass.
Let's go ahead and build down. I'll protect you.
I will pass.
And then I'll just go ahead and send it too low for 4.
Let's get that same Falling Skies out on a 2, 3. Checks a 3, and we pass.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and go release on the 3. It checks on the 4. And then we'll go release on a 4. It checks on a 3. I'll go 4.
Makes sense.
Build these 2 down. I believe this is the only one that touched you. Go ahead and add the minimum pass.
Yeah. 1, 2. No reveal. I'll just draw. 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. My turn to swing some moves. Let's go Vast Hybrid Chimera Kraken on a 5. Checks a 3. We'll commit 4 and 5. Currently a 4 high for 6. My first enhance, if you have no responses, is going to be I'm going to commit and freeze the I'll protect you.
Boom. And it is frozen.
Yours.
Let's go ahead and release for +2 to my check.
Yeah, it makes sense to me. With how many cards in hand?
1.
1? Yeah, I will flip this and say, if it hits you, I get to draw a card with Spike.
I'll go ahead and pass.
I'll also pass. It's a 4 high for 6.
High block on a 6. It checks a 6.
Incredible.
Showing off.
Then let's go ahead and play the good ones. Let's go Falling Heel Strike on a 4-5. Checks a 5. It is a 2 high for 4. My first enhance is going to be I'm going to flip Struggling with Studies with Spike to give it, if it hits. I have 3 face downs. I'll give it 1-1. I'll use Falling Heel Strike to unflip a foundation for 2 more speed. From there, let's send it. It's a 5 for 5. If it hits, I draw a card.
I'll take it. I'll go to 22.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I get to draw. And then that touched you. Yeah, let's take and run away with our cash. On a 2, 3, 4, it checks. 1, 2, 3, 4. It checks. On a 5, it checks. And then last one on the 5. Or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Checks a 5. We'll commit there for 6. Build all these down. I will keep my momentum. And then we'll pass it to you with also that same 1 in hand.
Just this stays frozen, and I'll draw my 6. What was the zone on that kick attack after Chimera?
It was a high, but it's a 2 high block.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead, keep it simple. I'll go ahead and build showing off. Another self-sacrifice on a 2. And
Checks a 2.
Practical studies. It does check a 2. Thank you for keeping me honest on that one. Checks the 3. We're good. And then over to you.
Makes sense to me. We'll ready this as well as my 2 face downs. I'll choose not to review, and I'll draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sure this is going to look eerily similar. Let's go Chimera on a 5. Checks a 9. Currently a 4 high, 4, 6. Are we in deadlock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
2, 4,
7,
6, 9.
9. Okay. Easy enough then. My if no responses, my first enhance is going to be let's commit and freeze one of those releases.
Bang. frozen. Let's see. Let's go ahead and use the other release for +2 to my check.
Yeah, you got +2. That makes me not want to do what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip tape. If it hits you, I get to draw a card.
Let's go ahead and pass.
I have spike, so I'll give it +1/+1.
I will pass.
I'm going to use Finally Awake, committing one of my face downs, to give another +1/+1.
Go ahead and go. I'll pass.
Yeah, 6 high for 8. If it hits you, I get to draw a card to spike.
Let's go ahead and attempt a full block on the 8.
Yeah.
Checks a 7, and let's go ahead and commit Practical Studies for the 8.
Makes sense to me. No damage. These ones are going to get through, though. Let's go Jawjammer on a 4/5. Checks a 5. Currently a 2 high for 4 throw.
What's the enhance on that? It doesn't have one, right? Or...
Destroy a face down, it gets 4 damage.
Okay. No response.
Yeah, first enhance is going to be, I will flip this with spike. If it hits you, I get to draw a card.
I'm going to go ahead and commit Lessons from Taiyaki. Basically, I can commit this, and I will cancel your next non-character enhance ability this turn.
Yeah. It's going to be Finally Awake. I will commit this foundation and not give it stats. Yours.
Let's pass.
I will destroy this cool card for +4 damage.
Let's go ahead. It's just 2 high currently.
2 high, yep.
I'll pass.
I have 3 face downs, so I'll give it 1/1.
I will pass.
It's a 3 high for 9 throw.
Let's go ahead and attempt to half block on the 3/4/5.
Yeah.
Checks a 4, and I will commit showing off for 5. I'll take 5.
Taking 5. We'll draw off of spike. Yeah. Let's go with 1 in hand.
1 in hand.
Let's do another Jawjammer. Why not? On a 4/5/6. Checks a 3. That's why not. 4/5. Last one 6. First enhance as a 2 high for 5 throw is going to be, I will flip quick response to, or sorry, 2 high for 4. Flip quick response. I'll draw a card of spike. Yours.
I'll pass.
I've got 3 face downs. Let's give it 1/1.
I will use self-sack to destroy release for -1 damage.
Makes sense. I'll destroy for another +4.
Let's go ahead and pass.
I will also pass. Yeah, it's a 3 high for 8 throw.
I'll take it. Go to 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 8. Sorry. And I'll draw a card. 24. Do I think you're going to do 24 to me? The answer is I probably shouldn't risk it because there's always another turn. You know what? Let's go Ein on a 2, 3, 4, 5. Checks a 3, 4, 5. Ooh. Toss my cards everywhere. And then this is the same block mod. So let's just go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Checks a 5, and then, I mean, you'll just give me foundations back. 6. Yeah, that is it for me. I've got Ein and this foundation, and I got nothing left.
And then Ein lets you draw cards, right?
Yes, if I have 3 or more face downs, I can draw a card. If I have 8 or more face downs, I can make you discard a card. But that one's just on my turn.
Let's go ahead. No review. Draw 5. I mean, yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go ahead and start off with Dragon Crash on a 4. It checks. First response will be to give it stun 1.
It's got it.
Any responses on your end?
I got nothing.
Let's go ahead and stun 1.
One's been stunned. I will pass.
Hey, guess what? You get one of those face downs back.
Oh, thank you. What a good rate.
You're so welcome. I'll gain 3 speed, 1 damage.
Yeah, I will pass.
So I'm going to go ahead and activate Showing Off. Because this card has double its speed, I can commit this. It now is removed from progressive.
Sounds good to me. I will pass.
Let's go ahead and give it +1 speed with Practical Cities because you have not lost health yet.
Makes sense. I will pass.
Let's go ahead and send it. 7 low for 7.
I will choose not to block. I'll take my 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Down to 17.
Let's go ahead and go with another one on a 4. Checks.
Love it.
I'm going to response give it stun 1.
3 and 6. I will pass.
Let's go ahead and give you one of those face downs back.
Yeah. Passing.
I will go ahead and stun 1.
Stun 1. Pass.
Let's go ahead and you're at 17. Let's go ahead and use self-sacrifice for +1 damage.
I'll pass.
Let's go ahead and probably a good idea to punch as much as we can, I suppose. I'll just send it 6 low for 8.
Let's block on the 7. Checks a 5. We'll commit these 2 for 6, 7. Full block. Back to you, 2 in hand. Shields are down.
Let's go ahead and go Future Charge on a 4/5. It checks a 4. Let's go ahead and commit Practical Studies for 5.
Yeah, 3 for 4 currently.
And then I'll respond, give it stun 1.
It's got it.
Let's go ahead and let you get one of those face downs back.
Whip. I'll commit Ein. I have 3 face down, so I'll just draw a card.
Let's go stun 1.
Been stunned. Pass.
Let's go ahead and draw a card off Future Charge.
I will pass.
Let's go ahead and use Deku. I'll discard this to draw 3 cards.
Yeah. Very good.
1, 2, 3. Here, enhance.
Passing.
Let's go ahead and self-sack for +1 damage.
I will pass.
And I'll send it 6 mid for 6.
I will choose not to block. I'll take my 6.
What do we do? 11. Let's go ahead and go high value target on the 3 because that's out of progressive. It checks
I'm
5.
alive.
You are alive. Let's go ahead and go tight lipped on a 3. It checks a 2. Let's go with one of these self sacks. Actually, we don't need our character anymore. And then we'll go on the 5 with I'll protect you. It checks a 3. I'll go 4, 5.
Yeah.
This touched you. This did not. This touched you. Over to you. 3 in hand for me.
Snag all our cool face downs. Review this bad 1 high block, and then draw 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah, let's start off with Fallen Angel's Vengeance on a 5. It checks a 5. It is a 4 low for 6. My first enhance is I will discard a momentum and then unflip 2 foundations. The 2 foundations that I will unflip are 1 and 2. Your enhance.
Let's go ahead and pass.
Yeah, let's go ahead and use Spike to flip Fateful Meeting. If it hits you, I get to draw a card. Respond with Fallen Angel's Vengeance. After I flip a foundation, it gets 1 speed.
Let's go ahead and pass.
I'm going to go ahead and flip tape, and I'm going to make it a mid now, and then respond to give it a speed.
Let's go ahead and flip commit. I'll protect you to give it -3 speed.
1, 2, 3. Makes sense to me. I will use Spike, and I'm going to give it 1/1 because of the number of face downs that I have.
Let's go ahead and use release for +2 to my check.
Yeah. Let's use Finally Awake. My higher mid attack. I can commit a foundation to give it +1/+1.
Let's go ahead and pass.
Yeah, I guess my last thing is I'll flip Struggling with Studies as cost. Attempt to pick up one of my cool cards because you've played a bunch of blocks. Hey, I'll respond with Fallen Angels. It gets +1 speed. Yours.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I will also pass. It is a 6 mid for 8.
Let's go ahead and attempt a full block with recovery time on the 7.
That's pretty good.
It checks a 5, and then I'll use high value target for 6, 7, full block, and then respond breaker 1.
Yes.
You thought I was all gas and I didn't have defense in this deck. Don't forget I'm life, baby. We got tricks.
Breaker 1. Not incredible, but that is fine. Let's try Falling Heel Strike on a 4/5. Checks a 4. I'll commit this face down to make it 5. Currently is a 2 high for 4 with stun 1. So I'll do just that. I will stun 1.
Let's go ahead and stun tight lipped. I think my enhance will be 2 pass.
I will flip Fast Friendship. If it hits you, I get to draw a card.
I will pass.
I will use Spike and give it 1/1.
Let's go ahead and pass.
I will commit this with Finally Awake to give it 1/1.
Let's go ahead and use release for +2 to my check.
Yeah, I'll use Falling Heel Strike to unflip this card as cost to give it 2 more speed.
Let's go ahead and pass.
I will Ein, and I will draw a card since I have 3 or more face downs.
I'll pass.
My last one is going to be Quick Response. I will destroy this card in order for my high attack to get 2 more speed.
Let's go ahead and what other enhances do you have available to you?
I think I've actually pressed every button.
Except for the destroy gain 4 damage, right?
This is not that card. This is
it's a different card.
Too high for 4, unflip a foundation. This attack gets 2 speed. Yeah,
it's
Falling
not a
Heel
throw, right?
Strike versus it is not a throw versus Jaw Jammer.
Yeah, perfect. Let's just go self-sack, give it -1.
Makes sense. I will pass.
I'll also pass. I'll just take 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This connected. I'll draw a card with Spike. And then let's go high roundhouse kick on a 4/5/6. Checks a 5. I'll commit this face down to make it 6. Currently a 4 high for 5 with those blank stats. My first enhance is to use high roundhouse kick. I will discard this momentum, and I'll give it 4 damage. Yours.
Let's go ahead and use release for +2 to my check.
Yeah. I will destroy this with quick response to give it that essentially 2 speed back. Yours.
Any other enhances left?
I have Finally Awake and Spike that I could still use.
And then finally language just gives 1 speed, right?
Correct. 1 speed, 1 damage.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'll use Spike. I'll flip this if it hits.
I will also pass.
It is a... I guess I should play chicken with you. We'll commit for the 1-1.
Let's see.
And then I'm out of
Pass.
buttons. It's a 7 high for 9.
On the 10 for the full block with Air Force style.
Yeah.
Checks a 5, fails.
Perfect. To game 2.
To game 2 we go. Let's see. Anything fun I can do in here? Ooh, lots of fun things we can do in here.
So why good Midoriya? What drew you to that?
This is actually life.
Oh, Life Midoriya. Sorry. What drew you to Life Midoriya?
It's just the only one that has all the charges in it.
That's
Like,
fair. Yeah.
When I built this deck, I was like, oh, cool. I can't wait to play with this guy. And then they banned back Alley Haymaker, and I'm like, now I hate playing with this guy. I was like, I've lost every good attack to lead in with.
Yeah.
But Tasty Rip is just crazy because, like, with the amount of extension you get naturally from him, and then this, like, the amount of strings you can create are crazy.
Yeah.
You saw, like, the little mini combo in the deck with, like, you know, like showing off, like just giving speed to a 3, just giving 3 speed to a 3 damage move, essentially removes it from the card pool.
Yeah.
And if I combo that with a bunch of draw effects and maybe like a big home run or something, you can just kill people, which is fun.
Yeah, I've never seen showing off like work well with a character, right? At the Hatsune card, it's supposed to work with her, but I think Midoriya plays it really well. I was
mean, you
definitely
just get a lot of stats
surprised.
and stuff.
I was definitely surprised whenever you pulled it off, and I was like, huh, that is decent because there's no input on the speed. It just happens.
That's right. Is that 5? Yes, 5 in, 5 out. And then Spike, man, I was not ready for the speed. I thought he just gave damage to things, but I'm like, no, those attacks are fast.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is some fast ones.
Symmetrical stats +1/+1. And then like all the foundations in the deck are just like also speed because you have to land hits in order to get the draws off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll eventually string out. We'll get there eventually, as long as we can
Eventually
draw the cards. You know, 2 characters given speed and damage and drawing cards. Huh.
Basically. And they both have shaggy green hair. It's like,
Correct.
It's that Spider-Man meme all over again. I see you, you see me.
Yeah.
Cutter tap, my friend.
You can half cut for the rest of the time. It's all good.
Same for you. Same for you. And then I'll be going first on this one.
6 makes sense to me.
Time for the run back of all
Let's
runbacks.
toss 1 and I'll draw.
Let's keep it. Why not? It's fine.
Yeah, run it.
Alrighty. Let's start off with new training method on the 2. It checks the 2.
You're
Life
nuts.
is good.
You're nuts.
I feel really confident to play this. I'll protect you now. And of course, it's a 5. Less confident for this. On a 3, it's good. And then I will go ahead, not test my luck, end it there, and build the last one. High value target. Over
I
to you.
will review this Jaw Jammer, and I will draw 2 cards. Let's start off with Leaving the Bebop. One of the best cards, I think, from this new pack. Just go find a move. It's really good.
Just like one of the good ones, yeah.
Ice Gliding on a 2. Tape on a 3. Surviving the Finals on a 3. Surviving the Finals on a 4. Let's get crazy. Basic Training on a 5. And then I'll go Syndicate Target on a 6. Checks a 5, 6. It's yours.
All right. Okay. But
Hey,
the
this
question
game,
is now.
We're getting 8 face downs,
question
baby.
Question is now, can I kill? Let's find out together.
4 foundations? Man, I hope not. Wait, hold on. Is my character
let's
playball
go-
committed? No? Oh, no. Scary.
No.
Scary.
Let's go encouraging training partner on a 2. It checks
Thank
a 3.
goodness he's just building. There's no way.
Ah!
Okay, that's fine.
On the 5. It checks a 3 on 4. Let's go for this and this. No responses. Any from you?
I got nothing.
First enhance will be combo. Give it stun 2.
I'll pass.
Hey, guess what? Stun 2.
I've been ahead. I'll pass.
And then I'll go ahead and build. And so the cool combo too is like if you have showing off as your first foundation, you build it. The same turn you do this, you can automatically proc it, which is pretty funny.
Ah.
Yeah.
We're passing.
Thingy. Let's go ahead and give you one of those back for +1 plus 3+1.
I will pass.
Let's go ahead and also pass. 5 low for 5.
Choose not to block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I love how you said choose not to block. That's so cool. Let's go ahead and do a floating around my babies for 1. It checks a 5. Let's do another create capture net on a 6. It checks a 3.
Whoa. Actually, I was going to say knock it off. Keep doing that. I'm down.
Do I even... Does it even matter? You know what? Nah. You punched too hard. I'll just fail it. It touched you. I'll take my momentum and be happy, man.
I will draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's over now.
Oh, no.
Let's go Ein on a 2. Let's
Okay.
go.
Now, I know you don't have any shenanigans.
Best friends on a 2. Hey, there's an attack. Let's try struggling on a 3. It checks. And then last one will be ice gliding on a 4. It checks. This should put me right at the cusp of deadlock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With 2 left in hand. With the potential to draw more if I decide to let moves swing.
I'll go ahead and review this, keeping Aerie safe. Draw 5. Ooh. Ooh. This is a tough. This is the hand that's tough with this deck. That can happen sometimes. So many fun things. None of them I want to do. Let's go for a big Dragon Crash on the 4.
Yeah.
It checks a 3. That's gross. Let's do admit that.
Love it.
No responses and no enhance for me. Over to you.
Yeah, it's a 3 for 6, yeah?
Yeah, 3 low for 6 currently.
Let's just pass. Yeah, this makes sense to me. We'll go to blocks. It's a 3 plus 0, so on a 3. But this card says after I block with it, I still take 1. Or I'll lose 1. I don't take 1.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Doesn't touch you.
Does not hit me.
Ooh, so close. Why couldn't you commit a foundation, my man?
Should have made it faster.
Let's go. I would if I could. Let's go. Dragon Crash on a 5. It checks a 3. Oh, we're getting done dirty today. I'll go ahead and commit these 2.
Yep. Yeah, that looks
No
great.
response for me. Yeah, I'm sure it does look great for you. Let's go ahead and enhances.
I'm going to use Spike, and I'm going to flip over the Syndicate target. If it hits me, I get to draw a card.
Nice. Respect that. Let's go ahead and pass.
Yeah, surprise, surprise. I didn't hold 2 low blocks against your Tasty Rift deck. I will take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I will draw a card.
Nice. Let's go Practical Studies on the 3. It checks. And then let's go Release on the 3. It checks a 5. I'll go ahead and put this in here. This one did deal damage, but not in the way it needs to. Over you.
It's funny. I don't want to review these 2 foundations. I'm just going to draw. 1, 2,
Respect that.
3, 4. Yeah, let's go Vast Hybrid Chimera Kraken on a 5. It checks. It's a 4 high for 6 currently. My first enhance is going to be, let's commit and freeze one of your, yeah, one of those guys. I'll protect you.
Yes. No enhance. Over to you.
Let's I mean, I've already wasted it. I'll flip basic training. If this thing hits you, I get to draw a card.
I'll pass.
Yep, we'll also pass. It's a 4 high for 6.
We're doing big stuff this one.
6. I'm going to draw a card off of Spike. And then we'll play the sequel on a 5-6. 3, 4, 5. Last one's going to be... Man, I think it's just Fast Friendship for 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, first enhance will be Spike. I will flip. If it hits you, I get to draw a card.
Pass.
Let's commit Ein, and I'll draw a card already.
Pass.
Let's commit and freeze the other. I'll protect you.
Pass.
I have 3 face downs, so I'll give it 1/1.
Pass.
I will also pass. It is a 5 high for 7. If it hits, I get to draw a card.
Bang, I go to 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will draw. Let's see what we got. Anything interesting? We did get some interesting things, but I think it is cooler to take our money and run. So let's go quick response on a 2, 3, 4. Checks a 3. I'll commit leaving the bebop to make it 4. Let's go quick response on a 2, 3, 4, 5. Checks a 6. And then, yeah, I've got one more. Let's go 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It checks. Your Deadlock Powerful 7 on Tasty Riff is now online. I will keep my 2 momentum, and they go face up, and they both have +2 speed once per turn. We've got 4 in hand as we pass.
Let's go ahead and not review draw 4. Talk about hasty. So the momentum effect is flip it, give it -2 speed or -2 damage. I forget for.
It is just once per turn. My attack gets 2 speed, so it doesn't even have to flip.
Speed.
It's there for the rest of the game if I choose, unless you have a way to get rid of it.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and go grab lipped on a 5.
Yeah.
It checks. Do I want to respond for that? That's a good one. Nah. First enhance will be. I want to give you a validation this time. I don't think it matters here. Oh, I guess it might. No, it doesn't. I'll just floating around my babies. Give it +1 damage.
Yeah. I think that I am down to give it -1 speed with surviving the final.
I mean, I don't care. Pass.
I will flip this. If your throw deals damage, I'll draw a card.
I'll give it the +1 speed back because you haven't taken damage this turn.
I will pass.
Pass. It's a 3 high for 7.
I'll block with a dog. On a 3, 4, 5. It checks 5. I'll take my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It hit me, so I get to draw a card with Spike.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and go Dark Shadow Talon, aka Tasty Riff on the 5. It checks. No responses. First enhance will be to build. I have 0 applause counters, so I can build a 0 diff. Is there a better one in here? There's not. Keeping Aries safe.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's commit
Currently
Ice
a 5
Gliding for -2 speed. If it's blocked, your next one gets another -1.
Yes, so it's currently a 3 high. Let's go ahead and give you one of those face downs back. Give it
Makes
+3
sense.
speed, +1 damage.
Yeah, I will use Surviving the Final to give it another -1 speed.
So it's at 4 speed currently. Sorry, 5 speed currently. Let's go ahead and say enhance. If this deals damage, I can draw 3 cards and then discard to my maximum hand size.
Ice Gliding, or not Ice Gliding, Surviving the Final for a 3rd time this turn.
Yes.
So 4 high for 4.
Let's go ahead and suppose it might matter depending. do some math really quick. I'll floating. Give it 1 damage.
Makes sense. I will pass on my enhance.
That'll be a big 4 high for 5.
4, 5, 6. Checks a 5. I'll commit this. I'll just commit the face down, so it's easier to track. There's 6. Full block as we turn it back to you.
Let's go home run comment on a 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Checks a 5, 6.
Starts as a 3 for 4, right?
That's right. And
because
I'm
the
going
ice
to
gliding, he comes in with -1 speed.
Exactly. So it's currently at 2 high. Let's go ahead and use Deku to give you one of your face downs back. It'll give it +2 essentially, and then 1 more damage. So it's currently a 5 high for 5.
Yeah, I'm going to flip Struggling with Studies. Since this is the 3rd attack you've played, I'm going to pick up one of these cool blocks. It'll be this convenient 1 high block.
Let's go ahead and use Home Run Comet. Take one of these frozen boys. Put it into my momentum.
Yeah, I will pass on my enhance.
Let's go... Let's go ahead and use Deku to discard the 0 Growlithe and draw 3.
Yeah. I will pass on my enhance.
Let's go ahead and currently powerful 4 if I use the enhance there. Get up to 8. That would be lethal. I'll go and use the enhance to make it powerful 4.
I'll pass.
Let's go ahead and use the powerful for +4 damage.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And
I will flip Surviving the Final. If this thing touches me, I get to draw a card.
okay, let's go ahead and I'll just pass.
Yeah, I'll choose not to block. I'll take my 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I'll draw a card off of Spike. 5 in hand.
Let's go Future Charge on a 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Checks a 5, 6, and 7.
Looks good to me. Comes in as a 3
for 4.
for 4.
Let's go ahead and use Midoriya. Give you one of your face downs back for +3, +1.
Yeah, let's flip tape and say this mid attack gets -2 speed.
Let's go ahead and draw a card off Future Charge.
Yeah. I will pass.
I will also pass. 4 mid for 5.
4. Let's go 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Commit all these bad boys. Double checking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Full block. Back to you. You're breaking it down. You're cracking the wall.
I'm doing what I can. Let's floating on a 4. It checks a 5, and then I'll go tight lipped on a 5. It checks a 4. We'll commit this for 5. Actually, commit a character. And then this did not touch you. This did not, and then this did. Over to you.
Sounds good. Ready up my dog. And then clean up my stage. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 face down foundations. Alright, I'm going to review this card, and then I will draw 3. 1, 2, last one, 3. Let's go. Fast Hybrid Chimera Kraken on a 5. It checks. Currently is a 4 for 6. My first enhance is going to be, I will use Vast Hybrid to commit the 2 diff. New training partners, I think? No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Encouraging training partner. Yes.
Encouraging training partners.
No enhance for me.
I will flip. I will use this to give it +2 speed once per turn.
I'll pass.
I'm gonna flip, leaving the bebop, discarding the momentum, the one that I used. I'm gonna discard cards off the top of my deck until I find an attack card. Hey, it's a Jawjammer.
Boom. I will pass.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I guess we flip surviving the final. If it hits you, I get to draw a card.
I will pass.
Yeah, let's give it +3/+3 from Spike.
I will. Let's pass.
Yeah, I'll also pass. It's a 9 for 9.
I'll go ahead and take it. I'll go to 5, and then response. I'm going to recovery time.
Whoa.
Gain 4. Go
The
back to 9.
grandma. Yeah. Love it. Let's go Falling Heel Strike on a 4/5. Check say 3. I'll commit these 2 face downs to make it 4/5. Is a 2 high for 4 with kick and stun 1. Yeah, my first enhance is going to be stun 1.
Go ahead and commit a babies. Let's use release for +2 to my check.
Yeah. I will unflip this foundation to... Whoa, that's nuts with this deck. Holy cow. I didn't even pay attention. I could leave in the bebop a second time. Oh.
Is it tenacious or no?
It is not tenacious, sadly. Wow. This card's
like
messed
over
up.
the course of the game, doing it twice. Yeah.
I could do it twice this turn if I just like had readied a different face down. Because this is a unflip and committed. Yeah, if I would have just like picked a different one, it would have been nuts. Yeah, I'll give it 2 speed. Yours.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get a chance to ready it, so I will flip it if it hits you.
Pass.
Let's give it 3/3.
Pass.
Yeah, I'll give it 2 speed from this one. Use fancy little counters, and then yeah, I will also pass. It's a 9 for 7.
9 for 7. Oh, that's interesting. You have a throw. I'm going to go ahead and attempt a half block on the 10 with Home Run Comet. Checks a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll take 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'll draw off a Spike. And then we will do high roundhouse kick on a 4, 5, 6. Checks a 5, 6. My first enhance will be I have 8 face down, still discard that card.
It was a low block anyway.
Yeah. +3/+3, and that'll be it. GG's, man.
My punches got hit by the kicks.
Yeah.
Or should I say my pillars?
All right, so what was the biggest thing that you saw out of your deck, my deck? What was your epiphany?
Well, my epiphany was you drew more cards than I did, and I built this deck just to draw cards. So I was like, dang, that's crazy. Spike do be just drawing cards, and if you have that like what's it called, water thing of just drawing the good ones, you can just play them.
Yeah. It feels like this guy wants to be in deadlock a lot, and I can't believe the tactic of falling heel strike, leaving the bebop if you have 2 momentum. That's rad. So crazy. Because this card just unflips his cost. Unflip 1 foundation : what an insane cost.
And something I didn't think about on that turn before, if I just kept this the second 0 growlithe that I had in my hand, I actually could have killed you because I could have made this 7 damage or 8 damage, and then on the half block you die. I didn't even think about that because in my mind you just kept all the good high blocks, and you're like, well, Home Run Comet and Rift are not going to hit, so like I'm not going to get any damage. But then I was like, oh, because I had a second Home Run Comet, as you saw. And so I was like, get him to stop this first one. He'll commit, get rid of that high block, and then I'll go like this after the future charge to keep digging, because I drew like way more attacks, and I was like, if I had showing off in play, like having all those attacks be 1 less, 1 less, 1 less, would have been, I think, kind of fun. I think something that like with this version of Deku in particular that's like kind of annoying is there's only one way to guarantee his effect, as you saw, and that is basically you committing a foundation or before I go to my attack turn, or getting the create capture net combo, because there's just no good stun attacks on those in this symbol on those keywords. So.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. There was a really good one. There was a famously really good one that sadly I cannot play in this deck, which would have been very nice to have.
All right, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on and helping me showcase this the Spike deck. Obviously, for everybody at home, we're about to do this exact same thing over on your channel with the other challenge deck. It's going to be Vash versus Bakugo, which is going to be incredible.
Yeah, we have a battle of the shaggy-haired boys, and then this one we're gonna have a battle of the yellow and orange-haired boys. It'll be a good time.
Makes sense to me, man. All right. Yeah, that's the end of the video.
Deuces.